Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome into my MLB 16, the show, franchise mode with the Chicago White Sox. This is the 14th game of the 2016 season. We are all done with that Rays series. Praise the Lord. That was easily the worst thing so far, spoiler alert, to happen in the 2016 season. But it's in the past, so, you know, gonna move on. Sending Matt Latos to the mound for this one. Game one of a series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, of Los Angeles, of California, of the United States of America, of North America, of Earth, of the Milky Way, of the universe. So it's a long name, and they managed to fit it on their home jerseys. So, you know, props to them for doing that. Yes, Matt Latos on the mound in this game, so that's good stuff. I've been playing a lot more games lately, just so I can make sure that my backlog of games stays full, so that I never run out, and I'll always have a video to post every day. Got some good feedback in the comments on the idea of having daily videos, so I'm gonna keep going with that. I've done 2 days in a row, so hey, I'm proud of myself. 2 days in a row is more days in a row than I was doing before, so that made more sense in my head, and maybe it should have just stayed there. Let's talk about real baseball for a second. Congratulations to the Cleveland Indians. I know you're all listening, for clinching the American League division, American League even. And the American League pennant also, all those things. Congratulations, Cleveland. They beat the Blue Jays by a final score of 3-0 today to take that series. And then on the National League side of things, the Cubs, after being shut out for 21 straight innings, put a 10 spot up against the Dodgers today. They beat the Dodgers by a final score of 10-2. They evened that series up at 2 wins apiece. Tomorrow, John Lester will pitch, or I guess today, John Lester will pitch against Kenta Maeda. Here is J.B. Shuck. Shucks! Hitting a home run into the bullpen out there to give the White Sox a couple of runs at least. I think I saw one dude standing on a base out there on the field. So yes, the Sox are up 2-0 here on the Angels in the top of the 6th inning. But the Angels are threatening with runners on base. Anyway, Cubs will play against the Dodgers later on today. Lester against Maeda. So I will switch over here. I mentioned for a second about some feedback in the comments. I also talked about the idea of doing a National League series. So I have the White Sox will always be my main series. Gonna keep going with them indefinitely, forever, as long as I can afford a PlayStation 6 and MLB 29 the show. I'll keep going with these videos, but I also want to do a National League team alongside the White Sox. Jep, you said the Dodgers, depending on how the NLCS goes. And John Ripfist, you said that Rockies would be cool, but the Pirates would be cool also. So the Dodgers, the Pirates, and the Rockies are 3 options that I will definitely consider. I think the Pirates would be a lot of fun. But I also think the Dodgers and the Rockies would be a lot of fun. Maybe, potentially, I do some different video games with those teams. Who knows? Hey, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Looks like the Angels are up by a score of 4-2 right now in the top of the 8th inning. Matt Latos still on the mound, gonna soak up as much of the damage as he can. Usually if it's one of these guys later on in the rotation, I'll let them just hang out and suck and not take them out of the game. Just to give my bullpen a rest, keep all their stats looking nice and pretty, and let the guy that I don't particularly care about suffer all those ugly stats. So that's Latos for me, if you're curious. Here's Avi Garcia with a single down the left field line, or third base line, or whatever you want to call it. I've heard both, so if whatever makes you the most comfortable. Yeah, all right, National League team, covered that. Playing more games, covered that. American League, real baseball, covered that. I think we're good. I think that's all I got to talk about as far as what's happening in the video content goes. Would like to thank you all again for watching. If you have any friends or relatives or just people that you've heard of before that know about baseball and like watching YouTube, pass this link along and say, hey, you might like this video, or you might not, and that's okay too. I'm okay with people not liking my videos, just like I'm okay with people liking my videos. So speaking of liking my videos, if you like this video, click on that thumbs up below. I don't really want to do all that stuff. Hey, subscribe and hey, like the video. If you like the video, you're gonna like the video. You know what I mean? And if you want to subscribe, you're gonna subscribe. So yeah, I think that's just that's how I feel about that stuff. So the White Sox dropped the first game of the series here by a final score of 4-2. So 4 straight losses, which, you know, I'm okay with that. It gets us a better pick in the draft, and things will look better moving on. It'll make me more able to get rid of players that I would probably end up keeping if we were doing better. So maybe I will look for a trade for Chris Sale or Jose Quintana or something, just to see how I can rebuild the White Sox. I know I've gotten a couple comments about trades. There is a big one coming up in a video soon. I think it happens after game 19, so another couple days. You guys will see what happens. Super excited about it. Got an awesome player, and he contributed immediately in game 20. So it's fun knowing all this stuff and kind of being able to tease some cool moves that I'm doing with the White Sox and trading and all that. All right, I've overstayed my welcome. So yeah, keep up the discussion in the comments. Who do you think is gonna win the Cubs-Dodgers game tonight? And how do you think the World Series will go? American League has home field advantage, so, you know, that's a cool thing. Because somebody decided it would be a great idea to have the All-Star game impact the postseason. Wow, give that guy a high five.